Somebody who cares. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Mehvies.
We're on the last
Today,
DCEU film, at
or more to
least
the point,
until
the last
Shazam.
DCEU movie that matters. Probably. Who knows? They might. You know what? They already planned to reboot the DCEU with J.J. Abrams. Their plans to reboot it with James Gunn might fail the same way, and they might
What
go back
reboot?
and
What
and
reboot?
deboot
Warner
and
Bros. was
reboot
shut down.
and
What are you talking
sleboot
about? Warner Bros. was shut down.
and go boot and e-boot. I don't get it. But yeah, so I'm on the menu for the 4K here, and this is the same menu template that Warner Brothers has been using for literally 20 years now.
Yep.
The bar at the bottom is the same. I think I have a copy. Yeah, I literally do have a copy of, I think it's Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior, that uses this exact same menu on DVD. And that DVD is close to 20 years old now.
Wow.
And if
Oh, so
if
then,
you
Road Warrior, how
so
can Mr. Perfect Cell help you?
so before we get started, I'm going to point out that Warner Brothers does not give a fuck, and it has nothing to do with the menu here. It has everything to do with, one, the fact that the music doesn't loop after it sits on the menu for a while, leaving us with this nice ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong sound effect whenever you move anything around the menu. But if you look up at the top, I don't know if you guys can see this, because you might have already clicked off the menu, but there is a white line at the very top of the screen that
Ouch.
starts right about halfway down, right around, we'll say about a thumb's length away from where the rock's head starts. And it,
And he's
it,
got a pretty big head.
yeah, it gradiates upwards, fading out into black. And, that just tells me that, and let me actually go to the Imp Awards page where I pulled the poster for the video from. Black Adam. There we go. We can reasonably say, yes, this is going to be Warner Brothers exposed. Warner Brothers literally used the same image from the poster on this fucking menu here. And you know what's worse? They saved it as a JPEG and forgot to make sure that it was cropped correctly.
So, are we ready to get started?
Yeah, no. We're ready to get started. I just wanted to complain about this menu for a brief period of time.
You've already
All right.
complained about this menu template for like
No.
several
It's
commentaries.
it's not the template. The template is not the issue this time. It's the fact that there is a white line in the top of the screen that shows that they just did not give a shit. Like, they didn't give a shit already, but they didn't give even more of a shit. They took the poster image, slapped it up there, blacked out the text that was on the poster, and just didn't even bother cropping it correctly.
Well, anyway, are we ready to get started? Do we have it all queued up, ready to go?
I do.
Yes, we are ready to get started in 3, 2, 1.
Warner Brothers Discovery, a company.
Yep.
Shame they shut down after this movie came out.
Yeah. Now
No more
all
DC
for
films.
Yeah, now all
New Line
future DC
Cinema.
films will go the same way as, yeah, that's how long this film's been in production. And since a New Line Cinema was still kind of a thing.
There's the DC logo. Rather, the DC thing. Still better than Marvel.
Yeah. It is quite the shame that all future DC films will now go the same way as Half-Life 3.
I thought Gilgamesh was before all that.
Gilgamesh.
No, I'm talking about the blonde douchebag from Fate.
Huh.
Seriously, if Gilgamesh were to go up against Black Adam, he would absolutely slay. But then people started screaming.
Written and directed by Zack Snyder.
Look at my upside down nipples. Look at them. I was making a reference to TFS.
Sabak. Oh my
Is Sabak a
God,
real thing? Is
we're gonna
Sabak a
have to
real
play-
thing in the DC universe?
Sabak, dear God, we're gonna have to play a card game with Han Solo and Lando Calrissian.
Anyway, is Sabak a real thing in the DC universe?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Sabak is one of the enemies of the Marvel family, of which Black Adam is technically a part.
Everybody
This is
stops
kind
just
of
because.
a unusual sight on this show, because we're actually watching a movie that's not that old. The newest movie we've ever done would be Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Kong. I
Yep.
never remember how it's ordered there.
Are we beating each other up? Up for stupid reasons.
We should go beat each other up in a giant ring.
The king. Come here for a second.
And just over that next hill, you'll see Charles Xavier warning all of the world to not give in to Apocalypse. I'm sorry, this is not Sparta, so I can't kick you down there. That would be trademark infringement. King Leonidas would absolutely kick my ass.
Nice way of
And we just
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, this film.
Hey, I recognize that that head wrinkle.
Yep.
I want to point this out because it's an interesting fact, but this film was under 2 entire studio takeovers while at Warner Brothers. First one under AT&T.
Best part is,
even though we know
his father is Teth Adam, just based on the voice alone, they still cleverly hit his face and whatnot.
Yeah, this is a very good piece of misdirection here. Or like, you have a certain expectation of how it's supposed to be, and they actually very cleverly subvert it. It's a true subversion of expectations that improves the movie rather than causes it to
fall apart.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh my God, the cult of Adam.
Would you say that this is the cult of personality?
Wrong wrestler, but sure. But yeah,
I shall kill the child.
This film has taken. Is that Vin Diesel?
Yes.
As Ben was saying, this film started production back in 2008, actually. That's how long The Rock was trying to get this fucking movie made. And now we get to see a the scene that was foreshadowed.
They have Jimon Hanso once again reprising his role as the wizard Shazam.
Yes, Digimon Huntsman Spider.
People say this particular scene contradicts Shazam, but
it really doesn't. They specifically say
it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour, put in the work, put in the hours to take what's out.
They say what happened, and it's like, yeah, this is what happened in Shazam.
Yeah.
They didn't.
I know in like in Shazam they say he destroyed the box, but him destroying a castle is basically the same thing.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they couldn't get to the box. They didn't know if it was destroyed or not.
And now
Yeah.
Intergang has taken over Kondak.
For all intents and purposes, it was destroyed, for all they knew.
And by the way, Intergang is supposed to be a part of Superman's Rogues Gallery.
Eh, you know what? I kind of appreciate them using this here. Because in a future film, they might, that might lead to, Black Adam and Superman teaming up. You know? Right?
I do feel bad for The Rock, honestly. Like he put a ton of effort into this
14
movie.
years into getting this fucking movie made. Doing all he could to make sure that it was actually decent. And, then along came David Zaslav and James Gunn.
To be fair, I feel like he was fucked anyways, because
Well,
the
yeah.
old Warner Bros. Before WBD would have fucked him over. They didn't want Henry Cavill. Discovery
there's-
allowed Henry Cavill to film the scene.
Yeah.
And we'll
Good
talk about
use
that
of
when we get to
licensed
that
music
particular
here.
scene. We'll save the Superman talk for when we get to that.
Granted. Oh, hi. We're just pulling shit off the fucking shelf here at Warner Brothers, rather than
Yeah.
making something new. You don't have any
I mean, I don't mind.
No
I don't mind that
DCEU
too
tie-in
much.
comics? Hey kid, stay off Tumblr. Go back and watch WWE like a normal kid.
I know one complains that it's the kid character. Of course, Black Adam is a kid character, but he's not that bad.
I've seen
I don't-
worse. Like, dear God, have you seen the fucking Transformers movies lately?
Yes.
God,
Yes.
people are going back and standing that shit. Now all I have to say is I was there when those movies came out. They were fuck awful.
Bumblebee in
Like-
the first Transformers movie and Bumblebee, no. The other movies, yes.
Well, Transformers 1 is like a movie about characters who do things, whereas Transformers 2 through 5 are just kind of...
Meanwhile, Bumblebee is pondering his existence, the meaning of his existence in life.
What have I become?
Every day he thinks about all the decisions that have led to these moments.
And the only major complaint I have is that the rebellious teen music is still the same rebellious teen music from before I was a kid, but good music is good music, and the Smashing Pumpkins is still good music. So,
yep.
and honestly, like the rebellious teen music of today, it is non-existent. So,
Yeah.
Jam just messaged me saying he'll be back for a Death Battle cast next week.
Alrighty then.
I wonder if that mustachioed man is the bad guy. Alex, it's such a mystery. Even I don't know if he could possibly be the bad guy.
The only way he could obviously be the bad guy more is if he was played by Sean Bean. This is distinctly reminding me of the opening to National Treasure.
Wouldn't he die in the first few minutes?
No, not if this was National Treasure.
Of course.
He didn't die in National Treasure. National Treasure was actually how I was introduced to Sean Bean and Nicolas Cage.
By the way, Alex, fun fact, Sean Bean actually voice acted in a Final Fantasy movie.
Yes, Spirits Within, correct?
No.
You're kidding me.
King.
Was it Kingsglaive?
Yep. He
'Cause
voiced
I know he
Noctis's.
wasn't in Advent Children.
He voiced Noctis's father.
Huh.
Didn't voice him in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no way he voiced Noctis's dad in the game. I would have known that. Alright, evil Freddie Mercury. You're with us?
Baby, come back. You want to know what the worst part is?
What?
I like Black Adam will later assume that the guy with the beard it is her husband, but in reality, it's her brother.
Well,
I thought
This movie has the movie has a good sense of humor.
it is a weird sense of humor, but it's one that I'm like, yes.
you know, back in
Yes.
Black Adam's time, they could have been both.
Sadly, that is correct.
Oh, hey,
That is
would you look
factually
at that?
correct.
Black Adam does a better job of handling ambient lighting than the Kenobi show did. Test footage, what's that?
Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a crap. It's not even singing most of the lyrics.
Unfortunately, that is how a lot of people wind up singing along with stuff.
I will say the deaths in this movie are pretty brutal.
There's a lot more blood on here than you'd expect from a PG-13.
Yeah, it actually goes hard
wait,
for a
never mind.
PG-13 film.
Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. That guy wasn't the bad guy. It was the long-haired guy.
Oh yeah.
It was that guy, and
Well, it's evil Freddie Mercury didn't turn out to be the bad guy. It was actually evil Brian May.
Alex, why does that guy look like you with short hair?
I will agree with the main criticism
God
that the
damn it,
villain
Kevin,
is
you're
kind
right.
of shit.
What? Look, just because I'm right doesn't mean, you know.
All I said was, God damn it, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, did they? Did they really have a hero?
And if that hero is actually a hero,
Hero could save us.
No, Alex. Here's the thing: Black Adam is about as much of a hero as Titan was in Megamind.
True. Still take him over Ezra Miller.
True. So that guy's just gonna let her take the crown and not, shoot her. Dude, you know where the crown is. Just shoot her and then grab it.
yeah, he's the obvious
Fun
bad
fact.
guy's totally not the obvious bad
Fun
guy.
fact. 35 years ago, in this exact spot, Moira McTaggart accidentally woke up Apocalypse.
He might have not shot her just to make sure it was safe to grab it.
Yeah, I'd rather let somebody expendable grab the fucking thing.
Why was that
That's a
guy holding a
Coranda.
shotgun like a pistol? Did you guys see that?
It's probably because he has forearms like whale testicles. In brightest day and blackest atom.
Last, we have the magic crown. Um... They
Now
just
we
be
get
like,
to one of the coolest scenes I've
they
seen
just
in a
be like,
movie
the
in a long
fuck?
time.
They go rumble. They go take your face off. They go rumble. They go take your face off. I'm
This scene
disappointed.
goes hard, I will say.
I'm disappointed by the lack of face off in this movie.
Well, there's not enough Nicolas Cage for that to happen.
Not that kind of face off. I'm talking about the one where Rock proved to be a better rapper than a singer. I'm dead serious about that.
That's a joke I first saw in a middle school play, and they executed it incredibly well here.
And we get a really good death here. God damn.
He's
I
like,
love
does
how
Black
the
Adam
lighting
have
just
God
subtly illuminates his face from underneath the hood.
So
He's like-
good.
He's like, does Black Adam have to choke a bitch?
Like it shows you the level of production they actually have here. Or where they
I love how
actually...
he caught the bullet.
Your magic is weak.
I love this. There's some, I don't know if this is overstating, but there's some Snyder influence with the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh!
One of my favorite superhero filmmaking, well, not exactly superhero, but close enough, superhero filmmaking tropes.
Oh,
Treating
God.
the superhero like the main villain in a horror film.
Yeah.
Which we've seen in Iron Man and the Hulk.
And Spider-Man.
Ow.
That's the pot-breaking sound effect from Ocarina of Time. Just pitch down. Let's see here. Yeah, this is one of the best soundtracks. Yeah, Lorne Balfe composed this.
He must go now. His planet needs him.
And I know that because I own this soundtrack on CD.
And meanwhile, Black Adam proceeds to get jobbed out by En Sabah Nur.
Unfortunately, one of the best scores in the entire DCEU, Zack Snyder's Justice League, is not available on CD.
It is on Amazon Music, and I have it all downloaded.
But they are still selling the Danny Elfman Justice League score.
Yeah. Also, the soundtrack in Black Adam is really good.
I
really
was
good.
just saying that, Ben.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it that we never get another thing? Why is it that we're never getting
Oh yeah, notice the opening notes of Painted Black by the Rolling Stones here. Integrated quite well into the score itself. Although, if I was going to pick a version of this song to use, I wouldn't have used the original by the Rolling Stones. I would have used the cover from Axel Rudy Pell.
Why?
My only complaint is the licensed music, but it's still done well here, I feel like.
Guess who's the lead vocalist of Axel's band?
Oh.
Somebody we know. Somebody known for certain
I love
Sonic
the
the
sense
Hedgehog
of
music.
speed. I love
Chunky
the sense of
XL.
speed Black Adam
Johnny?
has.
No, wait. Oh, Johnny Gioeli?
Yeah, Johnny Gioeli has been part of Axel Rudy Pell's band for, I think, going on 25 years now. And he recorded a very good version of Paint It Black with Axel last year for
I
Diamonds
love
Unlocked 2.
this.
Yeah,
I
you see the
love this
bullets
speed.
bouncing off
You
of
know
him.
what
And they
you
don't...
know what's another thing
Yeah.
that's missing? Him raising his eyebrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get any people's eyebrow, but
Look at
unfortunately The
that!
Rock
It's
did
so
try...
good!
Yeah, The Rock did start trying to, tone down incorporating his persona into his movies after a point. Especially considering he used to use the rock bottom in every fucking movie early on in his career. Is that Ricky Gervais?
He just shot him in the face!
He's like, no, you go over there. Better hell, there was a
Trailer shot. Trailer shot.
my god.
I love how
the
torn up
beefcake.
his cape is.
Dear God,
Yeah.
you could grind meat on those abs.
Yeah, like that's gonna work. He's gonna. I'll just break through those windows.
Oh.
They're just like roll them up, roll them up.
Oh, that's
Just
cute.
don't
You think that would stop me?
Yes, yes, he did.
Hi, I'm Adam, Prince of Eternium. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
Now he's actually hurt. Oh crap. That actually hurt me.
It's simple, but it works.
It really does.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about ever charging up our car battery. That's not what an electrician does. Meanwhile, back in Kondak.
Somebody better cue up Ride the Lightning by Metallica. Oh, wait, they didn't do that when Wonder Woman was... You know what? We don't talk about that movie, so I'm going to cut myself off.
Yeah, please don't talk about that movie.
Yep, it's short-haired
Oh,
Alex.
it's the bad guy. Oh my
the phone number.
goodness. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe he is the bad guy.
Meanwhile,
At the Justice Society headquarters, I don't actually know what it's called.
oh hi, not Jon Stewart. Oh hi, Viola Davis in a movie that made way more money than The Woman King. Carter Hall, aka Hawkman, a Thanagarian who has the ability of reincarnation, so whenever he dies, he gets reborn into a new body. So in this case, the race swap actually makes sense.
Yes. It's also played by a fantastic actor, who I first saw in Leverage, and then showed up in Straight Outta Compton as a character nobody really remembers. He was either MC Ren or
She
DJ Yella. I don't remember.
she
Aldous Hodge is his name.
Aldous Hodge, who I first saw in Green Lantern Beware My Power, the most recently released Tomorrowverse film.
Oh, hi. I can't remember who this guy is, but he's somebody famous. Let's see.
Here we have Atom Smasher, who is also obscure.
I do like the idea that
And the best casting in the movie.
Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate.
Yep. And most likely never going to reprise his role.
Yeah, the guy who they show... the guy who the show Young Justice did almost irreparable damage to. Excuse me. Because a bunch of people were complaining that he can take the helmet off in this.
Henry Winkler played the older Atom Smasher.
Henry Winkler, he was in The Waterboy as Coach Klein, and he was Fonzie in Happy Days.
You know, people were like...
The Justice Society gets much better treatment in this than the Guardians of the Galaxy got in their film, and this isn't even their fucking movie.
Yep. Oh, and here's the thing. And there was quite a bit of a weird thing going on Twitter, like people saying, why is it that Dr. Fate isn't getting possessed by Naboo? And I'm like, that's not how the Helmet of Fate works. Young Justice and Injustice did irreparable damage to his character.
Yep. Yeah, people were also asking that about Hawkman at the end of the film as well, and I was like,
that's not how it works. It's not how any of this works.
Yeah. And the Suicide Squad were fucked up in their movie too. But this is like, obscure comic book characters, well, relatively obscure in the case of Dr. Fate and Hawkman, because Hawkman has had several prominent appearances in other films and TV shows.
Sadly, the last time we saw Hawkman, he had a non-speaking role in the DCEU.
Yeah, we have Atom Smasher too.
He was among the few to be left alive by the end of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Charles Xavier's gonna need this house back when you're done filming.
Now they just have different wings.
Poster for the Wonder Woman movie. Art of Jason.
Oh yeah, it is the Wonder Woman. Funnily enough, those posters were added during reshoots, like the final reshoot by Discovery.
Oh
yeah,
wow!
Same with the Superman poster.
The fucking anime Superman in the background. You remember how much I was complaining about that New 52 image? Batman the Animated Series. Batman.
Now prior to this movie, Dwayne Johnson voiced Crypto the Superdog and Black Adam in the Super Pets film.
Yay. We have a bunch of Bronze Age merchandise scattered in with DCEU.
He just pulls the kid aside.
Yeah.
And this is probably the first time he's ever seen himself in a mirror.
That's a Gotham poster back there. This is a massive hodgepodge.
Yep.
I mean, I appreciate them going to the extra effort of the set dressing here, but
I think Discovery. I think when the Black Adam guys are
I
asking for
have that
posters
Wonder
to use,
Woman
Discovery
figure.
just gave them.
That's a Wonder Woman 84 figure. Just about the only good thing that came out of that movie.
The figure?
Literally, yes. Because they didn't have a Wonder Woman figure as part of the Justice League line. Or rather, as part of the Zack Snyder's Justice League line. That thing looks like it came off of Sauron, and this we're owned by the same people. Better not. That we might have a crossover coming.
Oh, look, it's
On
John
not
Wayne
classic
movie.
movies. That's Clint Eastwood.
Oh, right, that's the Dollars trilogy.
Yep.
I saw that. No, it's not. Well, I mean, well, then you should have called. Well, then you guys should have called Superman or any member of the Justice
That
League.
the Cyber Shredder.
Yes.
Kid, you should. Oh yeah.
He just walks for the wall and pushes the chair. That's so good. Oh, this leads to a great scene later.
Then and
That's
then you
great
start
advice.
and then you start rapping at him.
The guy says eating.
Eh.
I'm sorry to hear that. You have my condolences.
Mr. Miyagi, he lives down the street.
I love the sense of humor this movie has. It's so
Oh
different from the
yeah.
other comic movies, but it's unlike any movie out there. I feel like
Black
it's
Adam and the
unique.
Kool-Aid Black Adam and the Kool-Aid Man just get into a staring contest.
Superman. Is that is Justice League Batman.
I don't like people who complain about the kid, but I feel like a real kid would do this.
He's geeking out like I would in this situation, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. It's charming. Like, I'm not annoyed. I'm just charmed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's something I would do.
Oh yeah.
He just
smashes
he doesn't give a
through the
shit.
wall.
He just doesn't give a shit. He just goes like boom, boom.
He's just like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. He and Juggernaut proceed to have a talk. Or he, Juggernaut, and the Kool-Aid Man all I'll get into a 3-way staring contest. He then just says, so you're sentient in glass of what exactly? Kool-Aid. I'm the juggernaut. Yeah, you've already said that numerous times. Oh, no. Oh, it's a really stupid plan. The stupid plan being hit him until he falls unconscious.
I get a better sense of who the Justice Society are from this movie than I did who the fucking Suicide Squad were.
I will mention, I do like how they showed the predecessor to the Atom Smasher. Like, that was neat.
Better characterization than Ratcatcher One had.
Also, they re-swapped the Tornado Girl, but honestly, does anyone know who she is?
No.
She's supposed to be the daughter of the OG Red Tornado before Red Tornadoes became associated with an android.
I didn't know Red Tornado. Oh, I didn't know that robots could reproduce.
Yeah, but like I said, this is a Red Tornado. The Red Tornado before, or they associated the character with the android.
With the android, yeah. Did they go through like the Bicentennial Man thing where they like grafted human stuff onto him to make him,
I don't know what I don't know what the process was for Red Tornado.
Did they artificially create DNA so that he could have sperm?
No. The OG Red Tornado was a woman. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Look it up.
Cool. I'll do this. I'll do so.
Ben now Googling Red Tornado Rule 34.
No! Nasty.
She's an old woman nowadays.
Yeah, but back in the day, man.
Yoink.
You guys suck.
Yet another missed opportunity for a cocked eyebrow.
Nice.
Hi.
See, yet another
that didn't work. I'm gonna try again.
That guy's fucking dead.
Actually, he lands in the water. Could he possibly maybe survive?
Maybe if you're an idiot and genuinely believe that that's possible.
But it's water. Okay, this is great. This shit's great. You can tell they're having fun with this.
It makes sense that he would think to references since he actually did just watch that scene.
And it also leads to this amazing shot here. Well, these amazing shots, but yeah.
You're dead. Love how I just reached from like, I'm coming for you, bitch. Oh, hey, some good news.
If
RGS
you're not
said
played by Jeremy
BT
Irons, that's
dub
Alfred.
flu's almost gone, or at least I could speak full sentences less awkwardly now.
Awesome.
Whoa.
He's beat the fluid. You know, it's kind of a shame we'll never see this Hawkeye again because, well, I don't like race swapping. This is pretty great casting.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it makes sense since Carter can just reincarnate to whoever he wants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or
And
that.
dead. And the crowd loves it.
Okay, then where were you guys when Darkseid tried to take over Earth?
Good question.
Yeah.
If I had to guess,
I'd be
I like to
willing
think that
give
they
them.
weren't.
Yeah. I'm willing to
I like
give
to
them
think that
certain benefit of the doubt here, you know.
my guess is
Oh,
that they
that's a
were
good Dr.
disbanded.
Fate outfit.
It's great. My theory is that they were dismantled in, let's say, the 80s and 90s.
Probably.
And then they were all separated
Now, if
during the
only
events
Wonder
of
Woman.
Justice League.
Now, if only Wonder Woman got to be a part of this before, or they.
You know, that would have been so much more interesting. A Wonder Woman Justice Society movie.
And here's the thing.
Way better than Wonder
And here's the thing. Hawkman actually, it would reasonably stand a chance against a member of the Shazam family, just based on the fact that Nth Metal.
Oh yeah.
The effects are fucking amazing.
Nth Metal is essentially a substance that no sells magic.
Yeah.
Like that's also kind of the justifiable reason why we had Hawkman try to go up against Doomsday in Death of Superman.
He's like, "What's that?" Oh. The soundtrack here is fucking awesome.
And yes, the wings are, and yes, the wings
on the side.
And yes, the wings are all, and yes, the wings are also supposed to be made out of Nth Metal. So that's kind of.
I like how the mace starts spinning like that.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
See, like I said, they at least have a yeah, at the very least, is these two who are like, yeah, we don't need some like awkward made up chemistry and whatnot. We could just us be friends.
Yeah, we could have the characters do things together. And considering, you know what? Considering Dr. Fate has that whole thing about how he's lived longer due to the helmet, we could have had Pierce Brosnan be relatively the same age back in back in like the 50s or 60s, whenever you'd make a Justice Society movie.
Yeah. And plus, the helmet is essentially what keeps him alive.
Mm-hmm.
It actually aged him up from a kid to a grown adult.
Hey, that's one of the door effects from Doom.
Is that bad? I don't
No,
So
I'm
yeah,
just saying, it's one of the door effects from Doom.
So yeah, like I said, Cyclops is not Cyclops, Cyclone is the daughter of the original Red Tornado.
The effects are really good with her too, I have to say.
Yeah, it looks... I love the look of it. This is just...
Yeah.
Yeah, the aesthetic is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes sense for Atom Smasher to wait until he's on reasonable ground before or he could, do stuff.
Oh, hi, Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Ant Deadpool, as I like to call him.
And Hawkgirl was able to take on Dr. Fate as seen in the Justice League two-parter. As seen in that one Justice League two-parter. You remember the one, right?
Yes.
Now, Dr. Fate is supposed to be like this really powerful cosmic being that could do all the crazy things.
Yeah.
Hell, this dude could go up against Trigon and possibly win.
Collateral damage, what's that?
Funny how the Justice Society is causing more collateral damage than Black Adam.
Oh, the car! Nice! I love that fact.
It's like, oh, Black Adam is such a dangerous threat.
Written and directed by Zack Snyder.
And I'm like, these guys are doing much worse damage than Adam. Okay, I have a really bad sense of direction. I am so sorry.
The Rock does look really menacing as Black Adam Lee needs to.
Yeah, The Rock... One of the best aspects of The Rock as a wrestler was his ability to look, like, incredibly personable and incredibly menacing when he needed to. Or, like...
Yeah, like Adam Smasher is gonna beat Black Adam.
It's not gonna work.
Oh.
TKO!
Next thing you know, he's just gonna straight up powerbomb Hawkman.
They made an extra large figure for Adam Smasher for this. The People's Champion, The Rock!
It doesn't matter what you think. Can you smell what the Atom is cooking?
I like how they check how he breathes just by going up to his mouth.
I couldn't resist. Come on, Alex. We both know one of us would have made the joke.
Oh, yeah.
The most electrifying man in DC Comics. Weird how Aldous Hot Udge does a better job as Hawkman than he does as Jon Stewart.
It's unfortunate.
I wish he'd used the voice that he's using here for John as opposed to the voice he had for that movie.
This is basically his regular voice, too.
Yeah,
So that means that somebody had
use
to
that.
direct him to use a different, worse voice.
It's like I kind of complimented him a bit, but ultimately I still prefer Phil LaMarr because Phil LaMarr at the very least only needed to slightly deepen his voice. Anyway, I'll be right back. I just gotta get something.
I like how the conflict between the team is, like, based on things that are natural and not completely shoehorned. It's not that hard, Joss Whedon. And you know this. You wrote and directed The Avengers. Huh. They kept her red hair. Cyclone actually still has red hair in this version. That's cool.
He's like, I'm gonna become a fucking nuke now.
Matching up with what they said in Shazam.
Yep. People be like, but the box, where the box? It is a bit weird they confuse him for his son, but you know.
I don't think they really confuse as much as it is that, like, when his son died, spoiler warning, at in the thing later in the flashback, um they were kind of left with nobody else and they had to choose him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
acceptable terms. Back away, or I will shoot you in the face. I have shot
Okay.
people for less. I have shot people for the same reason, and that Nicolas Cage almost shot that one woman in Wicker Man.
He should have shot all of those women in Wicker Man.
Yeah, but somehow he didn't have enough bullets.
Don't worry.
Somehow he survives this.
The adipose tissue will absorb
yeah,
the
the fat
bullets.
protected him. Fat will protect you.
Somehow.
It will.
Sometimes. Is that a fucking...
Yes.
That's a Nutcracker figure. Ugh.
I guess you
Imagine-
would say his nuts got cracked.
No. Just imagine.
He's got chicken.
Just imagine Black Adam
You come here
T-posing for
eating
dominance.
fried chicken in front of me. Is this supposed to be racist? The only non-black member of your team, aside from the old man, eating fried chicken.
No, you.
They get into regular dick measuring contest. My dick's bigger than your dick. My
He
dick's
just
double the
smiles
size
like,
that
yeah.
yours is.
Oh yeah, well my dick's double the size of yours is.
All right, gentlemen, drop your pants and we will measure them. I have rulers. Is this a regular occurrence around here? Apparently, yes. I don't know how to tell you this, but you both have the exact same dick size.
Yes, infinite.
Yes.
Hawkman just be like, okay, that makes no sense. Oh yeah, sure, he's totally gonna escape doing that.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Bra-ba-ba-da-da.
Wow, he already fails Metal Gear Solid stealth.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
He'd be
Man,
dead.
he's just like me. I'm awful at stealth too.
And me, since I've proven to suck at stealth in Batman.
Same.
I don't have a gun, so I better use this.
The skateboard is my ultimate weapon. There's Black Adam.
Very poor choice of words.
It's got a point. Yoink.
Still holding the guy.
He's like,
that guy's fucking dead.
Viacom's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I love how he actually checks before he tosses them aside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the music there. Also, he's shooting him in the missile as he looks.
Just not even paying attention to the guy shooting him in the face. Fuck yeah.
I'm being
Again, the
blown
effects
apart
are
by
still-
wind! You gotta be kidding me! By wind!
I will say the effects with her are so creative.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
God fucking damn it, Al!
Oh no!
Me and you in the ring.
That's great. And he's gone. You're dead, bitch.
Nope.
Oh my god! That's fucking awesome.
And that chair just keeps moving further and further towards the wall.
Yeah. The chair is trying to escape.
I hate to tell you this. I was going to say, I hate to tell you this, but I am not that kind of doctor. What have I gotten myself into this time?
I'm not even a fucking doctor, even though it's in my name.
He's a different kind of doctor.
Uh-oh,
I
approaching
love the
ludicrous
effect here.
speed.
There's the face! Oh!
We're approaching plaid!
Ludicrous speed! He's just
He's just like, he's just like, I really hope this superhero thing is worth it.
Now we've flown all the way from Kondak to somewhere in China.
That's
In
great.
China?
China.
That's great sense of speed there.
Nope.
Nice match cut there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
really
good fake out. That's a really good fake out.
I'm like, people who say this film is bad, I'm like, they actually did really good with filming it.
The filming, the
Yeah, it's
editing,
incredibly filmed.
everything's fucking good here. Here, they're just puts it all together in a nice, coherent, cohesive package.
There it goes. He doesn't even try to get him. He just watches him fall. He could have just caught him and brought him along, but no. He didn't even.
To be fair, if he tried, he would have Gwen Stacy'd him.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I do like their chemistry. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself a quick snack.
Yep.
I can see the future.
You know what? I'll make my snack later. My favorite scene's coming up.
Huh.
Oh no! Oh no! This can't be, brother! It says here that I'm 100.
That's how we entered the room.
2% Al Ben, and with a 2% margin of error. Why, Yevon? Why? I found a bit of an odd FF10 meme.
Like I don't try and stop her.
It's like, oh, come on!
It's just like, yeah, no.
I love how they characterize Fate in this.
He's great.
Wrong answer.
He's like, God damn it. He does actually, yeah.
We're gonna start smacking each other in just a moment. Since
My favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah, this is the one line I don't like.
I actually like that line.
But it is a good characterization of Hawkman as not exactly having 100% idea what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm. He just said Dr. Fate's just eating shit. Oh, the sense of speed. I love it.
Yep.
Love how all the posters are just getting fucked and the figures.
Death of Superman poster just got a fist through it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Heh.
I mean, you guys let Superman and kill somebody. Ain't nobody says a word. Just like like that one Infinity Stone.
I love their rivalry. Just so passive aggressive towards each other.
What you think and then Black Adam be like, "What, you think I'm going to do something with this? Come on, give me a break here, guys." Well, to be fair, I can't even draw a straight line. You are being literal minded right now. Oh, hey, it's called me fucking around. Would you like to find out? Come on, let's go. I'll take you.
And strong to take you on, and strong to take on anyone.
Heh.
Especially teams of me, myself, and I. Are you
Imagine
familiar?
now the Scorpion King, Black Adam, and who else would The Rock team up with as a team of The Rock? We could call
The
that
Rock.
team the Rolling Stones.
Would you like me to give spoilers? Wow, you are exceptionally good at guessing. Hawkman's just foaming at the mouth as he gets stabbed. He's like, "Oh, come on! This is a worse death. This is worse than the fate I suffered in Apocalypse War. At least treat me like with some goddamn respect here." Death Adam then just is like, "So, what is this from down under move?" I'm looking at a bunch of wrestling moves here since someone recommended them to me, and they said from down under.
This fucking song. It's Saints Row and Black Adam. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but
Rather unfortunate placement of music from America's #1 neo-Nazi, but
Whatever.
the most famous black Nazi in America. To be fair, this movie was before that, so you can forgive it here.
Yeah, Kanye having taken the title of Black Hitler from Gazikodzo.
Tony Stark be like, "Bet you I could outdo that."
You know, I know that song from the Saints Row 3 announcement trailer. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah. I also remember it from the handful of Power Rangers trailers that Lionsgate put together.
It's always the women. I like how Black Adam lets him. Lets her.
It's over now, bitch. And how would he have known that?
Good question.
I'm curious how the family fucking survived that.
Yeah, he probably
Maybe
had
it's like a
heirs and relations
no. Maybe
outside of the
maybe
kingdom.
maybe it was a college. Maybe it was a Congress kind of thing where they have one congressman outside the building at all times. What was it called?
The designated survivor.
Oh,
Yes.
you would not.
Honestly,
Oh,
that
you
is
did not
probably
just
a
go
thing that.
there. You did not just mention my dead son.
Designated Survivor was also a show with Kiefer Sutherland.
Reminder that he wants Black Adam to rage. I like Black Adam's facial expression, this face of pain and grief and rage all at once. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Damn.
You would think, ain't that Dr. Fate? Are we all right? Is everybody okay now? Are we good?
Just slowly fly up. I'll catch up, don't worry. Rip it off his skull.
It's not on his skull.
I mean, Shazam and Superman are around, they could theoretically stop him.
Probably. I like how they had to CGI The Rock's body to be smaller.
Yeah.
It's a mixed result. In some shots it looks good, but in others not so much. Like here it looks good.
Yeah. Well, they're...
It looks good when there's movement with it. Now I think about it, there's only really one shot where it looks wonky.
Ruh-roh. Don't worry, Dad. Just stay with me. And now I am Buff Man.
I am now the WWE wrestler The Rock. I don't even know who the fuck that is. And you die. Like how the arrows are flying off him.
Yeah.
The acting here is great by The Rock.
That kind of reminds me of the of this one moment from Assassin's Creed, of the one moment in Assassin's Creed Origin, and where I forget his name, or what's his face ended up losing his son, and that was the inciting incident. Oh yeah, Bayek. Yeah, when Bayek ended up losing his kid. Yep. And I'm not very responsible with it. Well, we'd have to cut out your vocal cords.
Huh.
Huh. You don't even...
It looks a little wonky here,
Yeah, the
but
skin
it's
color
really
isn't
the
exactly matched, but I suppose you could maybe say that maybe that has
You know,
something to do with
the last time I
him wearing
saw
the suit.
something where
Who
Black
knows?
Adam, the last time I saw something where Black Adam ended up saying Shazam and then turning back into Teth Adam, he let's just say all those years caught up with him.
Oh, kind of like how Kind of like how in Dark Knight Strikes Again when Captain Marvel did that.
Wait, Captain Marvel was in Dark Knight Strikes Again?
Yeah.
Uh, isn't that the sequel to Dark Knight Rises? And
Dark Knight
it's shitty.
Returns.
Yeah,
And yes, it is
Returns
kind of
and
shitty.
Isn't Dark Knight Strikes Again
hang
and the
on,
one?
didn't the Robin of that universe become
The
Catwoman?
Joker, yes, he did.
Gee, but yeah, it's stupid.
Wait, what about that one time where Dick Grayson ended up having his head cut off and before he was thrown into a volcano, he said, "Damn you, Bruce! I loved you."
Yep, that happened in
What?
that.
What?
The ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
How do you talk when his head was decapitated, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, well, we didn't wind up burying Superman for long. That was like, what, 3 months?
Yeah, about that long.
Yeah, but then he ended up in intensive care or after, or he got shot with a kryptonite bullet.
Boy, that would have been nice if we could have seen that.
Yeah, that would have been a cool scene to see. Imagine the
That's like
Suicide Squad started with that.
that's like a plot of a fucking Justice League movie. Or like they're going
Yeah!
to, you know what? That would have been the plot of them going up against like the Legion of Supervillains.
Yeah.
You mean the
Like
Legion
have
of Evil?
Bloodsport
Legion of
hired by
Doom?
Lex Luthor or something. I don't know. I would have loved to see that. But no.
So the Justice Society has detained Black Adam.
I mean, capes are kind of a liability. I mean, the Incredibles. Remember the Incredibles scene about Kate?
Yeah.
The flying guy gets stuck into the fucking plane. That was terrific for a Disney film.
That was Syndrome.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about the other superhero.
Oh
They're
yeah.
doing the montage.
Oh yeah, she got sucked into a vortex. She got sucked into a plane turbine.
Yeah, there was one that was sucked into a tornado as well, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on! How many times am I gonna die in these visions? God damn it! Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
You want to know what? If at all possible, could you make an edit where instead of the brief image of Hawkman and supposedly getting killed off there, it's Hawkman and getting his wings torn off from Apocalypse War?
Yeah.
Then Hawkman's like, "What did you see? You don't want to know. You really don't want to know." The world also needs, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Blue Beetle, Red Tornado, Aquaman, and Hawk Girl, old Martian Manhunter. Did I mention the Flash?
Probably.
Okay.
The
Flash.
Doug Walker did a joke about that during the Suicide Squad review, where Batman, Wonder Woman, and someone else were just sitting on a couch waiting to do something. It's like, maybe we should do that. Nah.
Let's see who else. Zatanna, John Constantine, Green Arrow.
Aww. Gay. Joking.
Let's see, who else am I missing?
The
Oh yeah.
Rock of
Oh
finality.
yeah, Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, Red Robin, in Starfire, or Raven, Beast Boy, yeah, um, Wally West.
Oh, hello, Satan.
Are
Hello,
you
female
perhaps
Satan.
related to a man named Trigon?
Oh, if only Trigon were in this universe. Maybe Zack
that would have been
Snyder.
that would have been a really awesome cameo to see Trigon here.
Oh, there is a
Like
giant T there.
And it's
Actually,
gone.
you forgot what Trigon's mark looks like.
Well,
Didn't
no,
you?
I'm just saying there is a giant T there.
That might be in reference to him, but that's up for debate.
Actually,
The big
Trigon's
Satan
mark.
symbol on his chest.
Actually, Trigon's mark is is an S.
Yeah, it's a really weird serpent-looking thing. The mark of Scoth.
Scaff.
Yeah, whatever.
I will say this: the
I'm a
villain
linguistic
is kind of
imperialist.
lame, but he does
however I
have
pronounce
some
a word
awesome
is
things.
correct.
Not always.
Yeah, you really think bullets are going to fucking work here, man?
He must be made out of metal.
I think he's made out of if metal.
Then you haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know. I have. It's just been 1 year since I've seen it.
Not that one.
The recent one.
Sonic X.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He has a thirst for blood has a thirst for violence that can only be quenched with the blood of the Eggman.
Yes.
Do you want to watch the rest of the Abridged Hog when we get done here?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have the time, but I do want to watch that again.
It's only 10 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna make my snack. I'll be right back.
Wouldn't the wind only make the fire worse?
That depends on the direction and how strong it was. Because if it's blowing against the flames, then it wouldn't, but if it's blowing with them, it would.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it works.
You would think Hawkman would actually be a reasonable opponent to go up against this guy, since, nth metal.
Well, it's not like he's not getting any good hits in.
You know what would have really done him in? If Cyclone had taught us a bust at him like Raven does.
I was thinking Wolverine, but okay, we get a fastball special into a Kinshasa there from Atom Smasher. There we go. And the nth metal is actually doing some damage.
Yep.
You should have gone for the head!
God damn it, I should learn from Thor by now.
Collateral damage, what's that?
Oh, man. Oh, Alex.
This is the end.
If and when you make that edit and you I want to see if I wonder if you'd end up voicing both the characters when asking when
Probably.
and Dr. Fate could totally steal the win here, right?
Yeah. The Dr. Fate suit looks better than the fucking Eternals suits did. And it's not even real.
Okay, question. Why isn't Hawkman no selling that shield with his nth metal mace?
Mm.
Oh, come on. Hawkgirl could easily no sell that. And with her mace. Because you remember how that fight went, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Hawkgirl just basically made all of Dr. Fate's magic tricks not work in the slightest. They mentioned the Lords of Order here. Nice little interface. Oh, God. Oh, that's a reference to Injustice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, does that look familiar?
It's a reference to his win pose. What? Except for all the times where you end up actually making things worse. But we're going to completely ignore the debut.
Written and directed by Zack
Where,
Snyder.
oh, it's a good thing he had a bulletproof vest. Yeah, like those guys were going to stand a chance against Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I'm back. Skinny Rock actually looks really good in that scene. I just want to mention.
That's probably the double, though. And because the face is
Maybe.
obscured, you don't have to do as much work.
True, but it's still
Ow.
good. Ah, bullets, my weakness.
I think Black Adam's sadly going to get a dosage of reality. He's like, oh, wait a second. He's like, oh, wait a second. I need to breathe.
I need air.
And then he's like, oh, wait, I'm this deep underwater. I'm not going to be able to make it back up.
Did any of you point out that there was an Injustice reference to when Dr.
Yes.
Fate first started? Yeah.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god,
Who
he's
are you?
Zack
What
Snyder's
have you
Superman.
sacrificed?
That scene is definitely an homage to Man of Steel.
Homage?
Homage, yes.
Oh, boy.
What a waste of a character.
You know what? We had more. We had more with Dr. Fate here than we did
That-
with like, let's see. Captain Boomerang, arm fall off boy. I'm going
the
to keep calling
detachable
him
kid.
that.
The
Yeah.
detachable kid.
Yeah.
A fun fact, though, there was a deleted credit scene that showed that Dr. Fate survived. It was cut.
Interesting. I would have liked to have seen that.
But I'm guessing they wanted to make his fate final.
Maybe. Before plans got scrapped, however, they did tease a possible solo film, but that never happened.
Oh, joy.
Take off that
That
cape.
would have been
Dave.
nice.
'Cause it is Thriller night.
And no one's gonna save you from the mist about to strike.
You know
Yeah!
what also fits with this scene?
What?
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Which, by the way, fun fact in Totally Not Mark's blind review of Berserk, that was something he actually used. Spooky, scary skeletons was actually something he used for like Guts' first fight against the skeleton army.
She's just kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, ordinary citizens are going to be able to beat up your zombies.
Don't go into the light.
But I could be with my family again. You know, something Batman will never be able to.
Deadpool 2?
It ain't your time, Dad. Wait, what do you mean by that? Speak a little louder, kid.
He needs to be a little louder there.
Get a goddamn megaphone.
The kid's superpower is talking really loud yet quiet.
What are we waiting for? We gotta go smack some people. Goodness gracious, this track is a bit repetitive.
Shazam. Boom!
Oh, thank God, I'm alive. For a second there, I was
My
worried
God,
that
I'm alive! How am I alive? I shall kill the people. I like just the effortlessness that it takes for him to pick that up.
now he's got an updated costume.
Oh yeah, he does.
Well, he certainly took the kid's advice and got a cape.
I didn't even notice it was a different costume. Well, it's slightly different, but yeah, you're right.
See how much effort it's taking Sabak to try to rip off the nth metal wings here? Somehow it takes the Paradooms significantly less effort.
And the Paradooms aren't nearly as powerful.
They're also inconsistently written.
Paradooms,
They jump out
they
the
don't make
entire
any sense.
They job out the entire Justice League, but it takes significantly more effort to take on Task Force X with kryptonite, with bare minimum kryptonite ammunition.
It's like, shit, that hurt.
You know,
Ooh.
if I were Lex in that movie, I would have had a second war suit ready.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
I wouldn't have just had the one and only had like a big gun.
Yeah, there's a zombie outbreak in Kondak. I think we might need to call Ash Williams.
Some people say it's demons, but no, if you look at the subtitles, it says zombies.
And the guys from Resident Evil, those guys would help too.
Yeah, where's Chris Redfield when you need him?
What about
I mean, Chris Redfield is part of DC Comics. The Resident Evil comics are published by Wildstorm.
Would Chris Redfield be a part of the Justice Society?
Man,
wait.
Would the Resident Evil cast technically count like that, or what?
I mean, I would consider Chris superhuman, so... Nice.
Come on.
Damn it, I'm the die again! He's like, nope.
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck? I killed you!
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's badass.
I summoned a bunch of shadow clones. Now they're gonna beat your ass.
Go! Push him into the throne where he belongs!
See, Thor, Love and Blunder? That's how you do it.
It's cheesy, but it's a good kind of cheese.
You don't need to overpower your civilians. You could just, you know, make them good enough.
I like that effect when they go, oop. Yeah!
Finish him.
Just pulls him apart.
Fatality. Black
God damn, now that's
wins.
what PG-13 looks like.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Well, Mr. Nelson, we may have lost you, but we have gained a friend. I ain't your friend. I will call for her poker night. And don't worry, the helmet's gonna go find a male stripper.
Channing Tatum?
Sure, why not?
Watch James Gunn make the movie canon, but recast The Rock.
Oh.
You can totally see that.
Who would he cast? Roman Reigns.
Person Evan just named.
What?
Wait, I mean like that for Dr. Fate. No, I don't know for Black Adam.
Oh,
someone cheap probably.
Roman Reigns.
As
he's basically discount The Rock.
Yeah.
Roman,
No, we
I
were
love you,
no,
but that's
talking about
basically what you are.
No, we were talking about the
in
male
WWE.
stripper.
Yeah, I was talking about Fate, but I do agree with Alex on that. That's probably who freaking James Gunn would go for.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours to take what's ours.
Boom! Trailer shot, poster shot. How many takes do you think they did of this, just to get all the posters?
This is probably one of those shots they did quite a few, but I don't think they do more than 5 or 6. Unless, of course, it was
Yeah,
from different angles.
yeah, wrong.
I do
I'm
appreciate
gonna
how
fuck this chair up.
I do appreciate how
Oh,
he's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
It needs someone who gets jobbed out by Apocalypse.
I love the expression in the title card.
Yeah.
Man,
The Blackest of Atoms.
8 out of 10.
9 out of
9 out of
10.
10.
You know what? Yeah, 9 out of 10. The only thing that
So,
bumps it down, the only thing that bumps it down for me is the lame villain, but otherwise, I loved everything else.
so unfortunately, since it's Shazam
Let's
Fury
hope
the
we get
God
luck.
isn't gonna come. Since Shazam Fury the Gods isn't gonna be coming out
Jeff Johns and Walter Amata.
until March of this year, we're not gonna do a commentary on that or any of the other DCEU films almost coming out for some
A
time.
year. At least a year, but I don't want to watch them anyway since there's no point anymore. They're all gotta be recast
However,
Well, you're not
outside of
excited for the
Miller.
flush.
No.
Oh yeah, they're keeping Miller.
Yeah.
However,
I'll talk about that later, but I will say this. This movie, hang on. This movie actually feels like it's PG-13.
Yeah, it's not
However-
an R cut to PG-13.
It's like
However,
it feels
this
like
is-
it actually uses PG-13 to their
Mhm.
what's the word? Effect?
Yeah, to the
advantage.
maximum
Like, it
effect,
doesn't-
yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead and...
Yeah.
However, we aren't. However, after this, we will finally, and I do mean finally, start the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2 with Iron
Wait,
Man.
that's good.
With Iron Man 3,
Yeah.
which will be after. Which James Bond movie are we doing?
We're going to be doing, You Only Live Twice.
After You Only Live Twice. So look forward to that.
Speaking of You Only Live Twice,
Okay, so
a certain
next,
someone is coming up.
the 14th. So you only, okay, so Iron Man 3 is the 21st, correct?
Yes.
At
Okay, guys, moment of silence for the incoming depression.
For the oncoming depression.
Yep.
Moment of silence.
Technically, Diana is from this planet.
Ah. Last time we'll see Henry Cavill in that suit.
Yep.
Let's go get
Unfortunately,
coffee.
with the wrong music, but people have made edits.
Superman be like,
okay, so
no.
I want to give.
What you want to know? What happened later? Superman and Black Adam just went to the Hishi Cafe, a with Batman.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they just all start drinking coffee.
Oh, let me explain. So a bit of context on what even happened. In October, Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill announced together that he was back as Superman, and that they made a verbal agreement that he was back. 2 months later, James Gunn was in control and had a meeting with Henry Cavill and had effectively fired him despite the verbal agreement. And so now Henry Cavill is with the Warhammer guys, making a Warhammer cinematic universe, effectively costing, even if James Gunn wanted to get Henry Cavill back, he's off doing Warhammer now.
Please let him play the Emperor. He looks exactly like him.
You know, it's Henry fucking Cavill. You know he's going to get that role. But like, I will say
Horus
this.
Heresy movie with Cavill as the Emperor would be amazing.
Yeah.
I will say this. It's an interesting fact. In California, where Hollywood is in, if you break a verbal agreement, you can be sued for it.
Yeah.
You can be sued for it. Henry Cavill's not going to do that. He's too nice of a man to do that. But if I was him, I totally would.
Oh yeah, I would too. Like, Jesus Christ.
Like, especially when they made it so publicized to begin with. But like, James Gunn, what the fuck are you doing? You're firing every single Justice League member, from Gal to Ben to Jason, except fucking Miller. Of all the people to fire, you're gonna keep him?
That's stupid.
You wanna know what I think? I think they're doing that because Warner Brothers wants a backup plan just in case James Gunn fucks it all up. That way they can use
So
Ezra
they
Miller
can
to
reset.
do a Flashpoint 2. A reset of a reset.
Flashpoint 2 Electric Boogaloo. They've already shot enough film for the movie that they could hypothetically just make a whole second one.
I just realized something. He's also a cheaper actor they could afford, unlike the other Justice League castings.
Because Ben Affleck is Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot is Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill is fucking Henry Cavill, and people are beating down his door to have him in shit.
Yep.
Well, one other thing I feel I should mention, guys. Tomorrow we've got another DC property that I know Alex isn't looking forward to.
Murder levels reaching 15-20%, and we haven't even started watching it yet.
Hey, Ben, would you care to join us to watch Alex's murder levels rise?
Well, I might be busy on Sunday, but what are you watching?
Young Justice
Season 3. Jinx,
God.
you owe me a drink. Ben, come on, we need somebody.
I can't promise anything. I'll try, but no promises.
Okay, but just in case you can't come, Alex, we're gonna need to see if we can get somebody who can.
Okay.
Oh, I want to mention this, but Snyder fans they've been trending Fire James Gunn for weeks and weeks now. It's still trending, but they start a new movement.
Sell Snyderverse to Netflix. I just saw that pop up.
Yep. That's been trending for a few days now. I mean, what do you think, Alex? Is that a good idea or a bad one?
I mean, I've seen the leaked release list. It's a good idea. Because, you know...
You know, there's one thing that I just remembered. There's a report or a sighting, as you were, of Snyder's wife being seen at Warner Brothers Discovery last week. No idea if that means anything.
Seen
Might not
or
mean
heard?
anything.
well, okay, so...
Being like cited at Warner Brothers
So-
Discovery.
So
God knows why though.
I'm going to show you a preview
So Neo
of...
Dan said. So Neo Dan said, and he's like, I'm gonna surprise people by saying that I have zero problem with Ahsoka's live actress being black, and I'm like, at least Rosario Dawson at least can pull off the look and the part.
So, yeah, Rosario Dawson has been blue, she's been green, and now she's been orange. All she needs to do now is be red and purple, and possibly yellow, and just about she'll have a complete rainbow spectrum of
Can we call them the
sci-fi characters.
Can we call them the Dawson Rangers?
Yes. She needs to now be in... Wait a second, Rosario Dawson was already in Star Trek, and she wore a red uniform.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's something funny. According to Variety, studio insiders have been this excited for Warner Brothers movie since the Dark Knight movies. In fact, almost everything about the quote-unquote
Zoe
Flash
Saldana.
movie
Shit.
points to a massive
That
summer
Rosario
sensation.
I'm fucking retarded.
How do they think this? How do
Okay,
they
so-
genuinely think this will make money?
How did I mistake these two for each other? Okay, so Zoe Saldana was in Avatar, and she was blue. She was in Guardians of the Galaxy, and she was green. And she was in Star Wars, and she was God damn it! That wasn't. That was Rosario Dawson. And
You're mixing them up again.
Okay, shoot
Dawson.
me. Shoot me.
Dawson was Ahsoka, and Zoe Saldana has not been in Star Wars.
God damn it. Okay.
But then there was that one time when Taika Waititi, who wanted to work on a Star Wars project, didn't know that Natalie Portman was already in a whole trilogy of Star Wars films.
God, that is... You know what? That's more embarrassing because I am not a professional in this regard. Dear God, how did you miss that? I still can't understand how a man who... The only explanation I can come up with is that he either thought that was her double who played the Queen in the first film, or what's her name? Keira Knightley. Either he thought that was Keira Knightley throughout the entire movie, or he just hasn't seen a fucking Star Wars film.
Alex,
okay.
Well, it is over. It is time to end this.
So anyway,
goodbye,
we'll see.
DC. It was nice having movies with you.
By the way,
it's a shame that you'll never get another movie again.
Except for Blue Beetle.
Before we go.
It's not. No, that got canceled too. There's no other movie.
Before we go. Hey, at Mauler93, would you be interested in joining us on the 21st for our live stream commentary on Iron Man 3 post-tweet?
What? What
I just asked Mauler if he wants to join us for the Iron Man 3 episode.
What? Why?
I mean...
Why not?
Would he even care?
I mean, he doesn't like Iron Man 3, so I have a feeling he'd probably be, want to be in on that just for the hell of it.
Why? But if he hates the movie, he's not going to want to join us.
Okay. He also hated Batwoman and A Wrinkle in Time, and he watched those for a live stream.
Well, anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not making
any good one, guys.
We'll see y'all later. We'll see
Goodbye,
you next week with
It was nice knowing you.